can't say that one to my son, okay?
Okay, bye-bye. Ew! Right now.
Good for him.
Right now.
I don't.
Good for him. Good for him, y'all. My name is Fitz with fatherflex.com. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna break this down because I say good for him for multiple reasons, right? I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him because this is one of those situations to where, as a father specifically, there's no right or wrong way to handle this as a father. Now, legally, he's probably gonna have some problems. Legally, I believe he's gonna have some problems. But as a father, I don't see anything wrong with what he did. And people have to understand, in particular, I don't even want to say women because this looked like a young girl, but young girls in particular. I'll just say females. Females in particular, y'all have to understand that men operate on a different level, right? We're a lot of men. You can only talk so much, and there's only a certain amount of disrespect that many men are gonna put up with. And her sitting there ignoring this dude, sitting there, okay, and then bending down and stuff. I could tell she doesn't have a father in her life. She doesn't have a father in her life. Because if you have a father in your life, there's no way you could tell me that you're doing that type of stuff. You're disrespecting a man. It looks like she's Muslim too. The other girls, they got the head coverings on. It looks like they Muslim. So I know that they teach respect for men in their culture. And for her to be behaving that way, it makes me think that, one, there's no man in the house, but also it makes me wonder if she's getting bullied on some level. Because the boy, he looks to be like half her size. The video said that she was like 13, 14 years old. But what I really want to talk about in this video is consequences, right? If you're a parent, you have to teach your child consequences. You saw at the end when she got smacked in the face, and now it's call the cops, but you weren't calling the cops when you were bullying somebody. Y'all were all giggling until it got real. Until you got smacked in the face, it was all funny. And this is something that we have to teach our children early on, is consequences, and that you can't go around behaving however you want, and then when something bad happens to you, the cops come and bail you out, your parents come and bail you out, somebody comes and bails you out. That child needed that. If she's willing to go as far as standing in front of a grown man and behaving that way, there's no telling what type of harm she would have done to a kid. There's no telling. If she's that bold to be doing that. And it goes to a deeper message right now in society where, I think children have lost respect for adults. And honestly, we've put children at the level of adults. It used to be that children knew their place, that adults knew their place. But now in the media, we're always seeing, well, children know best, and children can tell you what they identify as, and children should be doing this, and children should be doing that. And I think there is an attack on parenting. I think there's a specific attack on masculine men being parenting. That was a masculine man. Am I agreeing that he should have hit her legally? Nah. But as a father, I feel it. I'm not mad at it. And this is one of those situations where you can't really tell a parent how to react, right? This is one of those situations, hey, we're going to see about it. And, whatever the consequences are. As a father, I feel him, and I just hope that he's able to move past this situation and put this behind him, because he's probably going to get a criminal record or something like that. But I'll tell you this right now. His son knows his dad has his back. That's a core memory right there. Hey, Dad, you remember that one time I was getting bullied and you smacked that girl? They're going to be talking about that for the rest of their life. On his son's wedding day, he's going to bring that up. When his son has kids, he's going to bring that up. His son will never forget when Dad smacked the out of somebody for bullying him. Never forget. He will never forget that. And I think we need more of that. Because here's the thing that people aren't going to talk about. Here's what we're not going to talk about. Let's say that kid kept getting bullied, started feeling self-conscious, started lacking confidence, started to hate themselves, started to not want to live, got depressed, and ended up taking their life. All we would be hearing is, rest in peace, he died too young, bullying, and all this other stuff. We don't have to hear that story now. Why? Because that kid knows someone has his back, someone cares, and that you're not finna just be able to bully me. And I think the parents of the girl, they need to take a look at their child and really understand this. Don't just take matters into your own hands and call the cops and bail your child out. Because I'm going to be real with you. I have children. If this was my child that got smacked, as a father, yes, I'm probably going to want to fight him. But also as a father, I'm probably going to want to applaud him. Because if my child is that bold at that age to be talking to an adult like that and to be bullying somebody, that is a lesson that they needed to learn. And better them than me, right? If I had to smack my child in the face like that because they bullying and stuff like that, it's not going to hit as different as if somebody else did it, right? Sometimes as parents, we can only tell our children what's going to happen so many times before the real world has to literally smack them in the face with it. And in this case, the real world smacked her in the face. Her parents probably done told her, hey, stop picking on people. One day you gonna run into somebody, you gotta watch your attitude, you gonna run into somebody and they not gonna play that. And she was running off with the mouth with them probably. No, and da-da-da-da-da, and I know better. This is one of those times where as a parent, if that was my child that got smacked, I may have to just sit this one out. Hey, I told you. You can't go around bullying people like that. So I'm not mad at it. Good for him. Good for the father. That little girl, she need to work on herself. She need to stop hanging around those group of friends because not one of them said, hey, that's a grown man. Don't talk to him like that. They in the background giggling. They laughing. They think it's a game. So maybe change your group of friends. As far as the parents go, you need to monitor your daughter. Something deeper probably going on. She probably getting picked on. She looking for attention. All of that stuff. Now, I may be missing something. Maybe there is something that happened that we don't know about. But just from the video, it looks like, she got what was coming to her. She got what was coming to her. And that's life. That's life, and I hope she takes that lesson and applies it moving forward. I hope this is a reflection point in her life, and I hope that she makes it out of this on a positive note. But I'm gonna keep updated on this story. I'm sure there's gonna be some interviews maybe and some things going on. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Was the dad right for hitting her in the face? How would you have handled this situation as a parent? Let me know in the comment section. All right, y'all. Peace.